Today's episode is supported by AIDS-Free Pittsburgh. There are more than 5,000 people living with HIV in southwestern Pennsylvania, and the Ryan White HIV/AIDS program provides support services to help them get the care they need. That includes assistance with things like healthcare, medications, housing, transportation, food, and treatment for substance use disorders. Visit aidsfreepittsburgh.org to learn more.
CityCast Pittsburgh is supported today by the Heinz History Center and their newest exhibition, Pittsburgh's Hidden History. It is a cornucopia of curiosity, a magical menagerie of memory, and a little bit of this and that. There are flowery couches, relics from Kennywood, even a collection of shivs. If you listen to this show a lot, you know we are loving this. It is truly mind-boggling to see how the curators brought together such a wide range of rarely seen artifacts to tell Pittsburgh stories like never before. To buy your tickets and learn more, visit HeinzHistoryCenter.org. Today on CityCast Pittsburgh, it is spooky season, and lots of us around here in Pittsburgh love a haunted house, but some of y'all do not know how to act right. Whether you are in it for the hardcore horror or you just want to walk through a cute little boo barn, we have got a bunch of recommendations for how to behave when you go to these spaces, and also where to go for just the right amount of scares. It's Thursday, October 16th. I'm Megan Harris, and here's what Pittsburgh's talking about. I'm with Dave Archer, Stacy Federoff, and Allie Lampman-Sims, members and leaders behind the newly formed Pittsburgh Haunters Club. I know y'all love a good scare, but you are also often working behind the scenes as actors and managers at all these local haunted houses, making sure the rest of us are having such a good time. I want to know, what is the weirdest thing that somebody has ever said to you at work? Dave, you're already laughing.
People wanting your personal contact information.
Wait, no way.
Yeah.
Wait, Dave, are people asking you for your phone number?
I got it too.
For me, it's usually like it's hyper specific as to what you are as a character, and they'll say something. I've had personally, I have so many like immersive, like improv interactions that I'm like, I used to have a ritual at the end of each night is that I would try to remember my top favorite scares. Like, even if they were just like funny. Yeah, someone like shouted something or said something weird to me, and I thought, I don't know.
But that's also kind of what keeps us excited about it. You never know what someone's going to say or do, and you have to be in character. That's part of the skill of being a haunted house actor is, you know, we're not inviting you to try to test anyone, but the fact that we are there to immerse you in the scene, in the set, you know, that's where we are in our headspace. Like, if you fire something at us, we should be able to
volley
return
something back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's kind of what makes it fun. But we have to be playing the game together. It is a show that we are putting on for you. You came here, you paid your money. Let's have fun together.
Stacy, I love that. Do people ever try to help you scare other people? Dave, Allie?
Yes, and it's not encouraged.
Don't do that. Please don't. Absolutely not. Please.
So, like, what kind of behaviors are no-nos, for example?
Don't run. Please keep it moving, but don't run. Like, don't stop. So don't stop, don't run. Keep moving at a nice even pace. You know, don't try to scare us. Don't try to help us either. Because honestly, like, we have our setup. We know what we're doing. And if you kind of like get out of line or, you know, step into a set or something, you could be stepping in where I'm scaring. And then you ruined it for everyone. And that's no fun either.
Let alone a safety aspect if you're not expecting somebody to be there.
Right, exactly. And then like pointing out people like being like, scare them. That's not fun either. Like, I know the people who are terrified. Like,
wait, how do you tell?
So I would disagree with that slightly. There was one case I have where that worked exceptionally well.
So somebody pointed to their friend?
No, it was when we were doing Scarehouse Basement last year. It was a group of people, and I was running a confessional, and people before them fed me information about the next group. So then I started referencing things, and it really got in their heads.
I feel like, okay, so you're talking about a situation in
That
the
was a
basement.
much different
That's
thing,
a
yeah.
way much different situation in comparison to a regular haunt.
Correct.
Yeah, if y'all have never been to the basement, it was more immersive than the average, and it did involve touching. You had to sign a waiver. It was a whole different kind of thing.
But also, it is kind of fun when patrons, if they're farther ahead in the group, and they tell them, "Hey, this person in the back," and you tell them their name, and that's actually one of my favorite things when you go to a haunt. They pick up a name and then it like spreads through the haunt like wildfire, and then so they know your name the entire way through. That is a lot of fun when that happens.
Okay,
So,
that's a pro tip I'm absolutely gonna use on somebody at some point in the future.
But it doesn't work as well when it's in the group and the person's already there.
When they're there,
it's like for the
no.
next group.
It's for
Right.
No,
No, but I feel like this can be manufactured. I don't know when, I don't know how, but if you are my friend at some point in the next few decades, I'm going to do it. It's going to happen. I mean, can you declare yourself to the haunt, to the actors as a scaredy pants to begin with? Like, can you out yourself?
Sure.
And then have will that work? Will that save you in any way?
Some haunts do offer glow necklaces or stuff like that, where
I like
it's kind of
those.
the opposite of like a touch pass. It's usually the other way around.
Yeah, it kind of like.
But
eases
Universal Studios in Orlando's running that this year. They have a scared to death medallion or something. And if you have it on, the actors in the scenes in the general areas of the park will not interact with you.
Okay.
Or in a scary fashion. But if you go in the haunted house, it does not apply.
Okay. So it saves you in some environments, but not in others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Is that becoming a thing?
Yeah,
in,
it is.
in
And
environments.
I kind of really love it because kids that come through, you can tell they're petrified.
Yeah.
And personally, I don't want to scare those people. I don't want to make we want this to be enjoyable for everyone. I want to have fun as much as they are. And if someone's that scared, it's not fun anymore. I want them to get out of here and feel proud of themselves and being like, wow, I did that.
If we scare everyone who want to be scared, especially kids that aren't going to come back in years in the future, then who do we have to scare?
I like that you're thinking about the next generation of haunt actors here. I can see it in your eyes.
Yep. Nope.
Because y'all were all the little kids that went to these haunted houses and wanted to get scared one day.
Yep.
And it's nice. Crawford has a kids' day where they do trick-or-treating, where the actors are in kid-friendly costumes and are handing out candy. 100 Acres Manor also has a kids' day. I think there are other haunts in the region that do that, and I would have loved that as a kid.
I love that.
I was going to say, Allie's losing it over here over that.
So tickled by it. I love it absolutely. Oh my gosh. I was 3 years old when I went to my first haunted house. I was very young.
Whoa. Because our other safety tip is if your child cannot walk on their own,
so
do not take them to the haunted house. Do not follow Allie's example.
Do people bring their infants to haunted houses?
Please. So
wait, Allie, did you bring an infant to a haunted house?
No.
Oh no, I'm saying Allie as a small child might have been.
Got it. That's actually something.
An exception.
Stacey, I need you to know 3-year-olds typically can't walk, but
I don't know. I'm not a parent. What do I know?
I actually want to we talked about don't be scaring people, walk at an even pace, but I would like to talk about kids, because when is it appropriate to bring a child? And honestly, I put some really big personal thought about it, because it's really hard to put a number or an age when it's appropriate, because each kid is different. I have seen some sturdy 5-6-year-olds walk through a haunt completely unfazed.
My sister-in-law would be one of those kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and that kid, they got it. They're fine. They can handle this. And there's some kids that it's a lot. I would safely say some of this spooky stuff that I was exposed to, I probably shouldn't. I had terrible nightmares, was very scared of things. So it really should, a parent should gauge them, is the kid handling it at the aftermath as well?
Well, on that note, I mean, what happens if you feel like you or someone around you has truly reached their limit? Like, are they allowed to bail?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How does that work?
You can look at the actor and just announce it, being like, I would like to leave now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not enjoying it. Please, can you get... Usually the next step would be to ask for security.
Because we know...
Yeah, the actor would summon security.
Yeah,
we
and
know
that's
at that
usually
point that's not, you're not playing by saying that. You are genuinely asking
So just
to
be
leave.
upfront, say, I can't do this. Please
I
get
wanna
me out of
leave.
here.
Yeah,
I want to leave.
very serious, very clear. Like, so, like, that's also where people... That's where it's like people who joke around like that, like, don't do that, because then you are going to confuse people who actually do want to leave. But yeah, you let an actor know, or you get a hold of security, because like there are cutouts, there are exits, emergency exits and things like that. So it is a very much like they will just take you out.
Which I feel like we should also say, like, if your friends don't like haunted houses, like, don't force them to come along. It's not fun.
Please don't peer pressure them. Those people don't want to go for their own reasons. And also, too, if you have this reaction to hit, or you feel like I'm going to, react in a certain way and be aggressive, please don't bother. Like, once again, that's not fun for anybody. Like, I don't want to get in a fight with somebody. Who really wants that?
Have y'all ever been hit?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, I haven't, but yeah,
There's
they've
always
got
this year.
more. Yeah.
Jesus.
Thanks, Dave.
I mean, well, I guess that brings us kind of to the close of this. Like, is there anything that is off limits? Like, truly, we don't play with this for yourself or for the folks that are coming to see you.
Weapons would be the major thing.
Love that rule.
But put your phone away.
Just
this
don't do it.
45 minutes to an hour without your phone, like, we are there in your face, in person, to keep you immersed in the story of the haunted house. Please give us the courtesy of being present. And why wouldn't you want to be? You paid your ticket to get in and to take part in it.
We have been in the dark for hours.
Exactly.
And then you shine your phone. Like, I don't care even if you dim it. Like, it's bright. And it's, our eyes need time to adjust. So, like, holy crap.
The ephemeral nature of you being present is what makes haunted houses unique, in my opinion. That you take away the feeling. It's not for you to document everything exactly. It's for us to scare you in, like, as part of the show. And whatever you remember as you are leaving is the feeling that we want you to go away with, not necessarily a blurry picture of us in the dark.
Today's episode is supported in part by the Pittsburgh Opera. If you have been looking to dip into the world of opera, the perfect performance is coming up. The Pittsburgh Opera is putting on Puccini's La Bohème at the Benedum Center, and the show opens this coming Saturday. It is a passionate love story between the seamstress Mimi and the poet Rodolfo, and of course it is set in Paris, the perfect setting for this. And while you're at the theater, you will feel all the feels. The show is going to make you laugh and also bring you to tears because the music is just so captivating and the story is absolutely riveting. This is a really timeless performance, and the opera actually inspired the musical Rent, so if you're a fan of that, definitely grab your seat at La Bohème. Tickets start at just $20, and the performances run from October 18th through the 26th. There's even free childcare at the Sunday matinee, so if that sweetens the deal, definitely make sure to book that in advance. Learn more at pittsburghopera.org/citycast.
The picketers who stand outside Planned Parenthood health centers are bullies, plain and simple. They try to shame healthcare providers and volunteers and shame patients. They also spread lies and misinformation. More than 3,300 picketers stand outside Planned Parenthood of Western Pennsylvania health centers each year. Well, October is National Bullying Prevention Month, so let's do something about it. This fall, PPWP is relaunching the Pledge a Picketer program, the easiest way to fight back directly against every one of these protesters outside. You select a monthly gift level, which is based on the number of picketers outside PPWP health centers. And for 1 year, you've ensured that every anti-abortion extremist outside also helps keep Planned Parenthood open. It's the perfect way to stand up to bullies compromising access to healthcare. Join the PPWP Pledge a Picketer program and be part of this powerful direct response to extremist attacks on healthcare. Visit bit.ly/PPWPCitycast. That's bit.ly/PPWPCitycast.
Hi, I'm Michael Ziviak, Chief Revenue Officer of CityCast. Why do most of us want to learn a new language? It's because we want to speak it out in the real world with real people. Babbel gets you there fast. My daughter's a senior in high school, and after she graduates, we're taking a father-daughter trip to Spain. I know, she's spoiled, but that's on me. I'll be honest, my Spanish right now is pretty much tops out at "Donde está la biblioteca?" But when we get there, I want to actually talk to people, order food, and really connect with the locals, not just stumble through the basics. That's why I'm starting with Babbel. Learning a language with Babbel is all about small steps, big wins, and progress you can actually track and feel. And with how busy things get here at CityCast, I love that Babbel's bite-sized, 10-minute lessons fit perfectly into my day, whether it's between meetings or while I'm having coffee in the morning. I'm really excited to start picking up real-world Spanish before our trip so we can experience Spain in a more meaningful way. Right now, Babbel has a special deal for our listeners. Get up to 55% off your subscription at babbel.com/citycast. That's BABBEL.com/citycast for up to 55% off. Rules and restrictions may apply. Gracias and adios.
So before you go, let's talk about some recommendations for places that people can go kind of here in the Pittsburgh region to get a good haunt. Let's start with hardcore horror fans. Dave, I am looking at you because I know that this is something you have very strong opinions about.
So once again, Chippewa Lake Slaughterhouse. It's about 2 hours away. So I'd say that's still in the region. As far as I know, they still offer Touch Pass. Also Blood Prison in Mansfield, another one that offers Touch Pass.
Touch meaning you can opt into a touch experience.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, that is opt in. But yeah, they'll throw you around a little bit. It's a good time if you like that kind of thing.
Dave, I'm learning so much about your personality.
I mean, when I go, I'm just laughing the whole time.
I wonder, do they throw you around? You're an imposing fella.
Tousled around. Yeah.
Okay.
My recommendation, because I'm both ends of the spectrum. I'm like extreme, but also like the medium core. Like for example, like I thoroughly enjoy Phantom Fright Nights. It mostly
at Kennywood?
Yeah, at Kennywood. It honestly, that is where like that's good for kids and like the family and stuff. But honestly, I love it. I love how cheesy it. But sometimes you get some good scares out of there, and it's fun.
The general ambiance of the park.
Yeah, and
all decorated,
and like their vampire coven, that's also a lot of fun. Like that's a good haunt to like interact with people. But also like when it comes to like extreme and being like super scared and stuff, I really do like Rich's Fright Farm down in Uniontown. Just because one, that place is massive, but they have some really good sets and setups and actors that can be like really intense. Like the last time I was there, they had like a slaughterhouse kind of thing.
Yeah, they still end that at the end, and that's very good.
Oh my gosh. So that's where it's like I'm on both ends of that spectrum.
And Stacey, I think I know you're more of a medium terror tolerance kind of person. What do you recommend?
It's true. I would say I've went to Demon House in Monongahela for the first time in a number of years and really enjoyed it. It's making it almost a little more on the theatrical side than just a series of mazes, was very cool. And I also love to shout out the Boo Barn at Triple B. I
knew that was coming.
That is the, if
is
you're
that
saying,
a medium scary or is that more the kid friendly?
That's the kid friendly one.
Anything that's called Boo Barn screams children
to make
me.
Sure to get the kid friendly one in there because I have given the entire afternoon I would just circle around through the Boo Barn over and over
You're
again.
going to have to take me. I need to experience this.
Yes.
Stacey, I feel like you could like load up a van of people to go down to the Boo Barn.
Yes.
I mean, any others that you recommend for like?
I mean, I'd be remiss if I didn't for medium haunts.
Yeah.
Portals of Fear. I'll give a shout out.
Yes.
Where I know you'll be there, Dave. Where are you?
Right by Kennywood, right up the hill from Kennywood. It's our first year professional haunt. It was former charity haunt, and I think it's going to be something special.
Okay, so that one was a medium. Any other kid friendly or like for like anxious, squeamish, Halloween happy
The
adults?
haunted mini golf at
Yes.
the windmill.
Yes. Hopewell Windmill Haunted Mini Golf is another annual favorite that I love to get the golf ball with the tiny glow stick in it and the ambiance of spooky music, and they have hand-painted fence sections with iconic horror characters.
They have actors there too, right? On certain nights,
sometimes,
anyhow.
I think so. Yeah, and you can get ice cream. Just like a normal mini golf experience.
Any others that y'all just love?
I want to give one particular one is the Ed Tormine in Tarentum.
I've driven by that sign a million times. What even is that?
It is literally a mine. What's fun is in its off season, it is an educational of the mine and how, you mine and whatnot. And then during the spooky season, they do have their haunt inside the mine. And it is a lot of fun. There's a little bit of a, like fair warning, like it does have tight spaces. Like you are in the mine.
You get a train ride though.
You get a little. Did you go into it?
Oh yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've been there.
Are you
Hunched over the whole time. but I was
imagining him in this tiny little train that they sent you into the mine? I really didn't. I thought you would like go. I am impressed.
Oh no, I've definitely been there.
I mean, I haven't seen the Ed Tour mine, but I'm picturing Donkey Kong in the old Nintendo game sitting on the like rail car.
Wow, I thought you were going to reference the arcade game when you said the old games.
Well, that too.
You're
Yeah.
about 10 years after that.
When you ask for recommendations, I think any and all haunted houses are worthy of recommendations. Go visit them as local, mostly family-owned, seasonal businesses.
Yes.
They want you there. The actors want you there. Like, spend a day, enjoy, something that is unique to your community or the community where the haunt is located. And you can't get it on the internet. You can't get it from Amazon. You can't get it from ChatGPT. You have to be there in person.
Yes. These businesses, they run basically 1 month a year and they make their entire operating income in 1 month. So, yes, please come and support.
Because it's also all the other vendors that the haunt,
that too, yeah.
reaches out to, that are local businesses that are helping them run. And, it's the entire ecosystem of spooky season.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to scare local. Allie, Dave, Stacey, we are so excited to see you in your new roles, your new haunts this year. We've got your recommendations plus a bunch of ours on our website right now. That's pittsburgh.citycast.fm. Thank y'all again so much for sharing your etiquette guide and your recommendations with CityCast Pittsburgh.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
That is all for today here on CityCast Pittsburgh. If you want to hang with the Haunters Club, there are a bunch of great opportunities coming up, including field trips to Castle Blood, Fright Farm, and Crawford School of Terror. Plus, they're doing a special ghoulish self-care night after the season concludes in November. You got to check them out. They're on Instagram at PGH Haunters Club and at pghhauntersclub.org. And you can support us by becoming a CityCast Pittsburgh neighbor. All the details are always at membership.citycast.fm. We will be back tomorrow with more from around the city. We'll talk to you soon. What role are you going to be? Because we won't get to enjoy Clown Dave this time. I understand.
It is a big secret.
Wait, really?
It is because somebody's coming through and I don't want to ruin the surprise.
He's not going to tell me. He's not going to tell me. Yeah.
But it is a significant change.